Hello, what's up, guys?
Hey,
What up?
how we doing, Fran?
How you guys doing?
Excellent.
Yeah, happy Savage Sunday. You're in my hot seat today.
Excited.
How the hell
I
have
like,
you
I
guys
like the
been?
intro about parental advisory and explicit language. So
Oh yeah, no, that's a gimme. That's a gimme.
I want to exploit that to the full degree.
Because we're
that
gonna
that
talk
was
about some shit.
yeah, no, that was immediately done from episode 1, parental advisory. I make
Excellent.
no promises of anything politically correct or anything adult approved for children. So it's hi, I'm Fran.
Hi, Fran.
I try to, I do me. We'll just leave it at that. So anyway, as everyone knows, I'm Fran the Savage, Savage Ladies of Metal, and with me today I have two of our members of Dead by Wednesday. How you guys doing?
Excellent. Things are good. Things are good.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
So we had a couple minutes of a connection issue, but we're good to go.
It was my fucking fault. I'm sorry.
So he owned it. He owned it and he fixed it in time, so we were able to go live. So that's good.
I almost had a
Always have
tripod
an
issue.
alternate
My
plan.
cat knocked it over. So if I
Yeah,
go south, that's what happened.
You got a boy or girl?
Girl. Yeah, she's
Girl.
1 year, 9 months. I adopted her last week, me and my son.
Aw.
Cute.
Well, congratulations on being a new dad and your son and uncle.
My daughter. I always wanted a daughter. I have a son and I have a daughter.
And I guess that's a good start. You guys want to introduce who you are and who we're missing?
Esteban, vocals from DBW. I like to yell at people, and I think my homeboy's up here in my other corner.
Yeah.
Dave Sharp, guitar, and apparently since Hamburg, Germany, flugelhorn.
I like that. That's great.
And
And
Mike Modest couldn't join us. And he's bass and Opus Lawrence, drummer and captain of the ship.
And they're out and about doing family thing or whatever it is. If they somehow want to pop in and say hello, even if it's in the comments, I'll let
We'll
I'll throw it up there for you guys to see and everything. So anyway, you guys got to be tired, huh? You starting to get rested?
I'm ready to go out again.
A little bit, yeah. We
A little bit.
basically left early morning, March 31st, and didn't get home till almost midnight on April 15th. So we're gone for half the month.
So yeah, you guys just got back on your first debut European tour.
That's right.
So you guys were gone, what, like you said, half a month, 2 weeks. How many countries did you hit?
7 countries in 14 days.
7 countries, 14 days. Where'd you guys go? You
Czech
guys
Republic.
you hit some areas that I would love to go to.
We went to the Czech Republic. Their beer there is fucking amazing.
Pilsner Urquell.
Where was that, Dave?
Pilsner Urquell, my favorite.
Oh
beer.
my god, it was the nectar of the gods.
That's right.
Anyway, we also went to Poland, toured up there. Went to the Netherlands, few shows in Germany, Switzerland, Austria. What am I missing, Dave? Italy. Yep.
Don't forget Italy.
I remember that live video of you too, Esteban. Yeah, like I saw that. I'm like, wait a minute, I know that.
Hey, we finally got to say when in Rome.
When in
Oh,
Rome.
yeah, right. Yeah. I recognize the Coliseum in a heartbeat. I'm like, hello. That is awesome, though. You guys, so 7 countries, 14 days, and you guys just bounced around. I mean, you guys had a lot of awesome footage, a lot of awesome videos of not just on stage, but off stage. You guys saw some killer shit out there.
And I gotta say, I gotta hand it to Esteban for the encouragement throughout the tour, because every time I was like, I really have to stay in tonight and get some rest, he always encouraged me to go back out again. So thank you, brother.
That's good, man. That's good.
We're here to pump each other up and ensure that we fulfill our duties to be rock stars. So.
Get enough sleep when you're dead, homie.
Exactly.
Exactly. It was only 2 weeks. You'd be crawling off the plane when you got home, but you made it.
Yeah, I would say the shortest commute we probably had was 2.5 to 3 hours, but we literally played a show in Austria, got some Donners, and then we hit the road 14 hours to the Netherlands with stopping and stuff. So we took turns driving, sleeping. It was a little brutal, but We made it.
So what country was your favorite? What were some of your favorites? What did you get to see?
Lots of shit. Like lots of like. For me personally, my favorite spot was overall Rome. We had some time off between playing Castle Nuovo and
Fucichello.
Fucicchio.
I think you start with fuck and then it goes cello.
Hold on, Dave, say it again.
Fucichello.
I love how you do this. I love it.
I just want to say fuck. Fucichello.
Yeah.
Fucichello.
Fucichello.
Or
Yeah, we had some time off and we went to Rome, and as you guys saw the live videos, it was killer. We went on a couple pub crawls, and it was awesome. Just a great time. The city's just racked with energy and history. It was great. It was like you're walking in spots where like billions of people have walked. It was super dope.
That's awesome. That's one day. It's a dream, man. One day I'll go back. I was in Italy when I was 3.
Oh wow, nice.
I remember. I really don't remember shit except candy necklaces and brick roads. That's it. That's all I remember.
In the end, we didn't probably get as much time as we wanted in each area. Like, Czech Republic, we were kind of in and out. Austria, but we got to spend a little bit more time in Germany. But like Esteban mentioned, we had a few days off, which was good just to kind of recoup, get our fingers and voices and everything back in check. But, it was a tour and also a vacation at the same point. And, you'd be hard pressed in 2 weeks ever to cover as much ground as we did if you went on vacation or whatever. So a lot of rich history, like Esteban mentioned. And for me personally, I think Italy was never really somewhere that I had on my list. My heritage is German.
Okay.
So it was great to be able to get to Germany, but Italy it's just so beautiful over there. Everything's so clean. Everybody respects the environment, the food. They have purity laws, whether it's the beer or the food itself. So you just feel clean, like eating and drinking and breathing the air. And it was just a environmental.
So we're dirty.
Country.
We're good and dirty back home.
Filthy.
But the crowds are.
You know what? I've heard that from a lot of people. The big difference, huge difference, not just in the culture of European lifestyle, just in general. We're a complete 180, So, all right. So you guys went on a 2-week tour all over the place. You just got home, like a week and a half ago, something like that. But that was just the beginning of the year. I mean, it's been a year and a half almost since I talked with you guys last. I talked to you guys the day after Christmas in 2021.
Okay. Wow.
It's been that long, and I knew one day I had to bring you back, so I hit you guys up. I'm like, it's been a minute.
Since then, watching you guys. June of 2022, Capital Conspiracy came out.
Oh yeah,
gotta have some promotion still going on there.
Yeah, that was a plug-in.
So that's what we were touring on.
Yeah, we were talking about that too. You guys were talking. You guys were still in the process of doing all the recordings and everything when we talked back in December of 2021. And I mean, COVID was relatively still new before everyone went. Yeah. But I mean, you guys finally got to release it. You guys released a couple of new videos also in between that. Besides releasing that in 2022, you guys were going on like tour after tour after fest all through 2022. You guys
were do the summer tour. We did a summer tour last year with Generation Kill. That was a 2-week tour. Same thing. It's almost like the European tour of the States, where like the ground we covered. We went New York City, Ohio, Midwest, and then we cut down to Florida, and we came back up the East Coast. So covered quite a lot of miles there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. I know you guys played with one of my really good friends out in New York, 25th Mission.
Yeah.
For the Generation Tour, and I'm really really good friends with Vinny. So say what's up, Vinny. But hey, you guys have done a lot. You guys did Wasteland too. I mean, you guys.
Wasteland was super dope. That was like an apocalyptic fairy tale for a whole weekend.
Yeah.
Had our faces painted. It was like you're in the middle of nowhere. You have to drive. How long was it, Dave? 20 minutes on a side road before you even got to the parking area.
Right on. Yeah. I forgot where we flew into. It was
so you guys were literally in the middle of nowhere. I mean, how the hell is that?
Yeah, you get directions, and then like Esteban said, it's about 20 minutes up a dirt road into the desert. And then the next thing you know, it's like boom, like Mad Max out of nowhere. They had a Thunderdome. Everybody, these people drove like vehicles out. I mean, it was probably like 3,000 plus people.
Oh wow, that's
Definitely
It was gnarly.
the biggest crowd I played for while being in the band. It was great.
Dude, that's insane. Like literally, it's like in the middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, you round a corner, boom! There's a big ass dome and a shit ton of cars. How was the sound system out there?
How was the what?
How was the sound system out there? Did they have it cranking?
It was different than what it normally is inside, because normally inside when you hear
right,
it bounces back at you.
Right, it's bouncing off walls or it's
and
bouncing off like
in,
mountains
like,
or some shit. You
have monitors coming back at you, but this was like just straight out into the desert, and it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's super
That's
dope.
awesome.
I'm still cleaning like dust out of my guitar and the boots that I wore. It's like, it's crazy.
I'm still finding these bottle caps inside of my mic case. They have this like tradition over there, like this bottle cap trading thing, and I'm still digging them out of my mic case already. Still.
That's awesome. You guys plan on going back this year?
I'll go back whenever.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna. You have to apply to get on the gig, and they pick out probably like hundreds of bands. So yeah, we're putting it back in. We'll see if we can make it out there again. But definitely worth the experience. It was fun. Met a lot of new people. They got different encampments of different tribes. Like I mentioned, every tribe has like these bottle caps that have like their insignia on it, and everybody trades them. And the cool thing is, it's like they ask you, hey, if you want to drink, bring a bottle, and then they have open bar. So they didn't even pay for anything, and you can do bartering for like different
beautiful
food and stuff. So
that's beautiful.
That was great.
You sold me already. Desert, metal.
And then me personally, like when I was a kid, like the first like aesthetic I always like liked out of a band outside of like Kiss was like Motley Crue Shout at the Devil era. I always thought those guys looked like badasses, so I was like able to like dress up like that for once, and rock out and play some metal. It was cool.
Well, you should, and definitely take a lot of pictures and get Esteban to dress up too.
We took footage for a video, which ironically we wrote a song. Esteban named it Wasteland like a year prior to even knowing about the festival. So we captured enough footage. Opus's partner Jessica came out with us, and we probably got like several hours of footage to like condense down like a 3.5 minute song. But we're looking to release that in the next several months.
Oh, that'd be cool. So you guys, between all your festivals that and all the shows, all the Summerfest from last year, releasing the new album finally, which is awesome. You said it's Capital Conspiracy, right?
Capital Conspiracy. It actually went number 1 on the college metal charts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we played the video for SOS the last time I spoke with you.
That's right. Since then, we released Here Comes the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
We shot on location at Toad's Place, kind of our home base. We do a big show there every winter, every January.
Blizzard Bash.
The Blizzard Bash, yeah. So we were basically able to get our crew in, a few hundred people, shoot the video, and came out pretty stellar. So
big up to Tom Flynn.
Album.
Tom Flynn.
Tom Flynn, yeah. He's worked with a lot of other badass bands.
So the release has been going really good then.
Yeah, sales are good. Feedback is good. We were in Outburn Magazine last August. We got a feature in there, and they did a review. Got 9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few things I wanted to talk to you about from last year. You guys were on TV last year also. Can I bring that up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Totally fun. Totally cool. I remember seeing it. Like Esteban's like, yeah. I gotta find this through all my notes. But you guys were on, what is it? I can't read my shit. You guys were on what the hell does it say? You guys were on Justice TV, right?
Relative Justice.
Yeah, Relative Justice. My pencil was dying. It needed to
Opus was on Relative Justice because he had some
family issues.
You're suing your family member, so he's got a family member that he was suing. And, they put our shit up on the they put our video up on the show. It was super dope.
Yeah, that was awesome, and I was just like, there's no way.
It was good to get a plug on network TV, but the whole thing wasn't a shtick either. It was like we we didn't get paid properly for a gig that we had. We had a contract for it. And, you know, to Opus's point, it's like, look, we got to stand up for every other independent band, because if you just let it go and you're not getting paid, I mean, it takes a lot, gas money, time, effort to get to a show. And as much as we love playing, we're still performing artists. It's, you know, I hate to say it, but sometimes it is a job, you know, and some people need to make a living off of that. And if you're getting screwed over by promoters and you let it happen, it's just going to become a systemic issue. So,
for sure,
you know, Opus wanted to fight the cause, and we ended up winning in the end. So it was not just for Dead by Wednesday, but it was for all independent bands to show.
But you guys are representing all the bands.
I mean, not having people fulfill their contractual obligations.
Right. And it's even that's more of a kick in the ass when it's family that's involved too, you know?
Right.
You know, that's you know, like you said on the show, and I mean, I've been saying for years, man, you get involved with family.
Always. Money and family go well.
But in the end, you guys did win. Hopefully you still got paid. You know, I always wonder about that.
We won, we did get paid, and you know, bridges aren't necessarily burnt. You know, we can mend relationships with promoters and things like that. So it's all well. Right. But it was good being able to get on there, win the case, but also the promotion of the album and the single, and like I said, getting on network TV. And we got a lot of feedback after that. A lot of people that were excited that, you know, we stood up for the music industry, but number two, that like, wow, I never heard of your band before, and it's killer, and you gained a new fan. So
yeah, you don't see promotions like that too often, so that definitely stands out. I mean, it sucks you had to go through that, and it was something you guys were actually going through, though. It wasn't some bullshit. It was something you actually had to deal with.
Right.
Yeah.
And they just happened to publicize it. Did you guys have to sign any like waiver forms for that? How'd that work out?
You know, Opus handled all the legalities on the back end of it. Originally, we were going to try to go in as a band, and then they kind of just like narrowed it down to, you know, just the main claimant and defendant. So it was fine. It worked out.
Were you guys in the courthouse at all, or were you just kind of at home?
We stayed home. Opus, they flew Opus out, and he handled everything. But yeah, he was an actual courtroom. Yeah.
So I want to say that's cool, but at the same time, it's not, you know, given the reason. So it's like it's a
yeah, it was a little stressful. And for anybody watching, definitely while it's on TV, it's a legitimate court. You know, there's cameras there, but it's all legitimate case.
Yeah, those cameras are serving a different purpose. I mean, it's not, but it is. But you know, and it helped get your name out a little bit more, which has its benefit. You know, So that's kind of cool. And you said you did a lot more rapport from it, so that's good. So you got some positive reactions, and you stood up for the scene, which is awesome. And you know, everyone needs to continue to do that, because you know, the smaller bands and local bands, you guys get screwed so much. I see it all the damn time, and it's like, you know, I do what I can also, and it just sucks. You know, certain things are just out of certain people's hands, and then the ones that can do it, they don't give a shit. You know, not all of them. But
you know, it's certainly a learning experience. You know, as you go. I mean, you like to think that you have partnerships with promoters, or sometimes you don't get things written down necessarily. But you know, my advice to any band, doesn't matter how small a gig is, or whether it's recording or performing, get it all written out, have contractual terms, and agree upon it. So you know, there's no discrepancies later, right?
Right.
Yeah,
so Well, okay. Well, you guys got through that. You guys also, you know, you guys have been releasing music, some videos. I wanted to get into that. You guys released a fun video recently.
I don't know if we can say Lego video.
I'll go Lego video. Yes, we were going to say it. It's the Lego. Dude, that was okay. It's trippy. All right. I just got to say, I don't know. Whose idea was it? For the Lego video.
Orion, Opus's son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Originally, Opus. I mean, the idea came up. I think last tour. No. Actually, it was longer than that. It was about a year ago? I think maybe a year and a half ago. And Orion builds Legos a lot, and he came up with the idea of like, hey, I want to do a Lego video of you guys, or I want to make a Lego piece, a stage of you guys. And then Opus kind of looked at it, and then he wanted to make a slow motion video of it. Yeah. And then it just snowballed from there. And now this is the final product.
That's awesome. So how does production like for something like that go? I mean, that's got to be. Did you guys have any part of that, or you just kind of played along with it?
Yeah, luckily through our network, Opus knew a person that specializes in that type of animation, but it was a tedious process to say the least. You know, you gotta put a lot of effort into it. The name evades me right now, so I apologize, but a lot of effort went into it. Very professional. We're very pleased, and it's funny too. You know, it's just entertaining to watch. And whether you're
it is. I think it was a great idea. Tell his son thank you. Yeah, that's great. We actually do have the video, and you guys, do you give me permission to play it for everyone to check out? You're gonna love this.
Do it up.
Video is done by Sal Del Greco. Big shout out to Sal.
There we go. Thank you,
Sal. Good job, man. That shit's great. Absolutely great. All right, I'm gonna get this shit cranking. Check this out.
Right on.
Give me a second. There's like 20 screens I gotta hit.
It was so cool just being a boy.
I got like new buttons I didn't have to do before. Hold on a second. This is being a dick.
Oh, you must have taken the blue pill. Now you got extra screens. The red pill sent you straight back to the home screen.
Right. There we go. This bitch.
Nice. I'm gonna mute my microphone so that way it doesn't.
Hey, you're late. Get in there. They're waiting for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you wanted the best, but they cost too much. Anyways, these guys are good too.
Is that the cousin?
Yeah.
We're way more to walk again. That's why. Burn down the paradigm, check the grand design, flip the coin. I'll stay here for you. For my last bit so long. I'll break the walls of heaven. You're the key to my devil.
That's one of my favorite parts of the entire thing.
I'm loving your mohawk. You gotta do that.
It's only us inside. We'll break the walls of their mind. These eyes are for you. The sky's always blue. This love still feels new. It's all for you. I'll break the walls of their mind. You're the key to my devil.
I had to get my 10th cup of coffee here.
Walk again, that's why. Burn down the paradigm, check the grand design, flip the coin. I'll stay here for you. For my last bit too should be. You told me, but now you see me standing here. It's like a passion.
All right. That was pretty good. Here's your money. Anyway, there's some guys here who want to meet you.
That was a pretty good performance. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not the best.
That is great. That is awesome. Get that bastard off there. Hold on.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Dude, that's fucking great. And then you end it with Kiss. I mean, that was awesome.
Or the likeness of Kiss. We don't want Gene Simmons to sue us, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Getting the other end of the courtroom drama.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I stand corrected.
I know the
That's awesome though. That is awesome. So I mean, that
The
had to
fun
be
thing
fun.
about
Did
the
you guys-
video too is, I got colleagues at work that like don't even like heavy metal, but they're like, "Wow, that video is like amazing." So it's whether it's my mom, a colleague, a kid, I think everybody can enjoy it.
It's cool as fuck. It doesn't matter how old you are. We all grew up with Legos, and our kids loved it. I hated stepping on them. I hate those bastards. But I mean, it's what we grew up with. You never outgrow that shit. It's Legos. You can make some killer shit with it, and that was just awesome to see, just like the metal version of it. Did you guys get to pick out your own design and outfit and stuff?
I love the part of the video where instead of the mosh pit, it's just Legos falling from the ceiling.
And it's supposed to be bodies, right?
Yeah.
It is great.
Yeah, we based the characters right off of Orion Lawrence's original design.
Mhm.
I think I had a little bit too much of a mullet, but we'll go with that. A Lego mullet, it's original.
Mullets are coming back. I'm
Exactly.
certain. Yeah. Dude, I love that our generation, the 90s, is coming back, but some of it needs to stay there.
Yeah. No,
I want to start seeing some Jankos and cross colors if we're going this direction.
Yeah. I see some early 20s and year old kids, and I'm like, does that dude have a mullet? I'm like, whatever. Cool.
Yeah, I'm seeing them all over Chicago. It's becoming a normal thing again, and I'm just having flashbacks. I'm like, but did you guys get to pick your own look for your character?
We just kind of went with it.
Yeah.
Whatever Orion had in his mind, we went with it.
Well, I like you with a mohawk. You guys, and the pink mohawk is definitely you, Dave.
Yeah.
So the video was cool as hell. I loved that. I mean, that was a great idea, and just the way he did it, it looks badass. He did a really, really good job with it.
I like
You know what? And just creative wise, every video that we do, we're just trying to do something a little bit different. Rather than just have 4 guys in a studio rocking out. Trying to just mix it up a little bit, use different types of media, and
right. So now the song's called "Mars in Exile." So tell me, what was it about?
Mars in Exile is it's a hat tip to some astrology. So kind of like Mars in Exile is like men are from Mars. So when we're exiled, we're kind of it's a love story about owing a penance to your loved one or your partner or what have you. Pretty much you're in the doghouse, and you repay that, and and you through the trials and tribulations, it's like you're still standing there, you're still loyal, to the balance of things, So it's kind of a hat tip love story.
So when you're in trouble, you're exiled.
Of course.
This is why I'm single. I'm tired of being exiled. I usually walk around my own and be like, I'm good. I just did recently, and it wasn't even a relationship. But anyway, it's been a hell of a chaotic few days for me. But that's okay. Moving on. So everything's kind of off balance behind me. You guys should see how I have this set up right now. I actually moved this weekend. And I was telling Dave this, and I kind of still have shit packed away. And I'm like, how the hell am I going to? I just started creating shit. And everything's different levels. And I'm like, I don't have this out. I don't have this out. I have a domino effect of built shit to make this raise and make this happen. It's so funny. Otherwise, you're going to see everything from my neck to up. You're going to see a totally different angle. So,
do you have pants on?
I don't.
Matter.
I'm just joking. people are working, they're on meetings, or they got business up top, but like they're just like still in their underwear.
Party in the bottom.
Only I will know.
Yeah.
I say nothing. I say nothing. All you need to see is the neck up. That's all that matters.
That's right.
That's all that matters. So let your imagination fly. So you guys got some more fests coming up.
Yeah, actually, in a few days it'll be tomorrow, May 1st. But Memorial Day, the day before, we're heading out for Milwaukee Metal Fest.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's gonna be awesome. I'm hoping I manage to. I have 3 jobs outside of Savages, so I'm always fucking working. Always if I take a night off, I kick myself in the ass the next day because I'm like, dude, that's $200 I just walked away from and spent 75. That's how I see it. This is why I don't take too many days off, But it's gonna be a killer weekend. They got some kick ass fuck. I mean, they do every year regardless. But now that COVID is becoming a thing of the past with the music industry, the bands are coming back. All the bands.
I gotta say, going back to like the '90s, that was the festival. I mean,
dude, the shit's getting insane. I mean, what day are you guys playing on?
Sunday.
Yeah.
We get to play on the same day as Lamb of God.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's gonna be a killer show.
I think Motorhead's on it too on our day.
Cheathead?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Sunday is going to be a killer closeout for that, man. They got a hell of a line. Just the whole thing from beginning to end. Even the pre-party on Thursday is going to be killer. So, let everyone know, the game is it's not just for the actual fest. They do have a pre-game party you can look into too. So check that out.
Yeah, we're friends with Jamie Josta, so he actually helped organize and put it together. So props out to Jamie, Connecticut dude. And we're going to go out early. We're going to enjoy our friends in Shadows Fall are playing on Saturday.
Yeah. We're
going to go out and party all weekend and play and hang out. It's going to be fun. So everybody should come out.
Yeah, it's going to be a party all weekend, man. And that's, what is it, the 3rd week of May?
That's right.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be, 25, 26, 27, the 28th of May. Mm-hmm. So there's still plenty of time to get tickets. And I know they just recently had a sale also, and I posted about it about a week ago, where you could have gotten tickets, 25% off your tickets. I don't know if that's still going or not, how long that was going. But if you haven't gotten your tickets, you guys can see Dead by Wednesday, along with amazing killer fucking acts all weekend. They got the 3-day passes. They got 2-day passes. Either way, the lineup, I mean, the music is back full fucking blown. And you guys are going to be there on a killer fucking day. I mean, who are you guys looking forward to meeting?
Oh, I'd love to see.
We're hoping to meet.
All the bands on that bill. It's humbling to be on that bill. It's super dope. It's great.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see and hang out and meet everybody.
Oh yeah. So do you guys I always wondered, it's like if I was in a band, I don't think I'd remember half the weekend. It'd be hard for me to stay sober with that kind of party.
I gotta say though, Steve, Mike, and I in Opus posted about it. We're kind of joking around. We tried 36 different beers in Europe.
Right. What was that like?
But you know what? The business always comes first. Like, we party, we have fun, but we're never put ourselves in a predicament where we wouldn't be able to perform.
Right.
Performance and the band always come first. So we joke around a lot about, drinking and partying. Opus doesn't drink, but, business always comes first. And we have a great time doing it. And that our priority is to put on a killer show, engage our fans, meet new fans. So looking forward to that. But we'll certainly be partying and hanging out the whole weekend, but we'll be ready to go. We'll be selling Dead by Wednesday merchandise, Capital Conspiracy. So come check us out on our booth.
Yeah. And then you said you guys play early in the day on Sunday?
Yep.
I think we might be third on Sunday. It's probably mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
But hey, man, we're just excited to be there, and we'll be ready to go. We got some surprises as well, so can't announce it just yet, but we got some people that might be joining us for a few songs. So
cool.
It's gonna be killer.
I hope I get to go. God damn it, I really do. I really need to
do it.
I need to. And it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've gone to a fest. It's been a couple years since I've been to a fest. Last time I went to Milwaukee Fest, I think it was right after my accident, like 4 years ago. And I think that was the only time I ever went. The first and only time I ever went. And I could barely walk. I just had surgery.
Hey, flights to Milwaukee aren't that expensive either. So.
Yeah, and it's not that far either. It's only an hour and a half drive for me.
Yeah, most people have Monday off. It's a holiday for a lot of people at their gigs, so no excuses. Come
Yeah,
on.
no excuses. Holiday, you got time to plan now. You got time to find a babysitter now. Majority of people have off on Monday. If you don't, you still have that 2-week notice bullshit now. So
You still have a whole month to plan to get your call out of work sick now.
Exactly, right? There's no excuse, people. Get those tickets. And that's as I'm saying that. Make it happen. I gotta make it happen too. Oh yeah. Now you guys, so you guys are going to Milwaukee Metal Fest, and you're also going to Michigan Metal Fest too.
August 19th.
That's coming up in August. That's actually during the week of my birthday.
Nice.
And I'm really thinking, I'm like, okay, I really need to get there. And I even told Steve about it. I'm like, dude, that's my birthday week. And he's like, you need to be there. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's in August. Born of Osiris is, I believe, headlining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna try to put a little run together around that too. So probably try to like do 3 or 4 gigs, maybe total, mini tour.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout.
Noted. Just saying.
Other,
I've been waiting on this one. We know this.
There's other dope ass bands that are on the bill. Actually, bands that we played and toured with before, Darker Than Fiction, Mantra Morta, they're on the bill too.
Mm-hmm.
They're from around Indiana area and Chicago area, so that's pretty dope. It's gonna be, I think, Upon a Burning Body is gonna be co-headlining too, so it's gonna be hang out with those guys as well.
Right.
Yeah, we've done a couple Midwest runs over the years and made a lot of friends. Looking forward to meeting up with everybody again.
Well, we're definitely talking now. You know that it's just we're talking later. So this is probably not something new to hear from me. You know, I've been waiting on this. So, but that's awesome. So yeah, you guys got a couple of big fests coming out. What are you gonna be doing in between that? You just prepare for the fest, or are you gonna be doing some more music for the next possible album?
We're working on I'm writing new songs for whatever will be a forthcoming album, but we got a couple of covers that we're working on as well. So we're trying to get in the studio. We got things in process.
Super secret squirrel stuff going on.
We're always working.
Wait, did you say super secret?
We have super secret squirrel stuff going on. But any of our fans or anybody out there that's like, you know, an 80s baby like us, you're gonna like the new stuff coming out.
Close enough. Late 70s is close enough. Late 79.
And you know, it's interesting. Like a lot of bands, we kind of have like B-sides and just things that we've recorded but we haven't released. So we're kind of tossing around the idea of like maybe putting an EP together of some of this material. So we'll see what's up with that. But yeah, we're just trying to stay in the studio, get things recorded, and you know, create a backlog, and we'll figure out how to best to present that to everybody.
Right, because I mean, when I said possible album, you kind of hesitated, like, you know, you don't know which way. So it might be just a single release, or it might be on an album.
Exactly.
Was that discussed?
Not quite sure yet, but we got a lot going on in that regard. We got a couple of videos we're working on as well, just kind of chipping away at some footage. So keep your eyes out.
Cool. Definitely will. Definitely be paying attention. So then you guys,
because we got a lot of footage coming from Europe that's incoming too.
So not everything has been released.
No, one thing I wanted to back up on too is just shout out to our Europe team. Lord Bishop rocks, killer dude. He split some of the shows with us, but he road managed us, and stellar dude. Things, you know, despite some technical issues we had with some of the equipment, you know, we played every show, we made it through every gig. A lot of that, you know, goes to Lord Bishop. So, Orange brother.
Well, during that time while you guys were in Europe, we're going to backtrack a little bit. Dave, you and I were talking about it before Esteban popped back on. I mean, you guys ran into like all kinds of technical issues. Now, if it wasn't vehicle, it was shit breaking down on you with your instruments, wires, everything. It was chaotic for you guys, huh?
Yeah, right off the bat, I think the first gig my wireless unit went, the cord broke. So I was trying to find some music shops out there, but it was just nothing that I could get replaced. But I mean, it was just chords, strings. We blew a bass amplifier, but it's like we always had like some type of backup or assistance. I soldered my guitar on one of the gigs. Like a wire came loose. We were in the Czech Republic, and I asked the bartender, "You guys have a soldering iron by any chance?" He's like, "Yeah, we do." I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Done.
So I'm on like a pool table soldering. It's like, hey man, whatever you got to do.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You got the shit done. You got it fixed, and you were able to play, right? And it sounded great.
Yeah, in fact,
That's right.
I usually like to have a guitar with me. I actually had to bring both of my solar guitars to my luthier on Friday to get repaired. My toggle switch got like literally pushed right through the body. It's just a number of things happen, but we'll get through it. But that's a testament actually to the manufacturing of. I got to shout out to Solar Guitars. Is that man? My guitars took a fucking beating and still played. So
It's taking a beating. That's good. It needs to.
yeah.
It needs to. And the metal scene, you got it. I mean, the way you guys fucking slap and bang that shit around, I can't believe you guys. I mean, I know I've seen you guys bleed. I've seen that shit happen when you're fucking ripping it hard on the fucking, on the strings and shit. But I mean, that's how you guys. It's the calluses, everything. You guys destroy your hands.
Yeah, one thing that honestly kind of sucked is I pulled a tendon in my left ring finger. Just from ripping it every night. And I've never had this problem before, but man, the last 2 gigs, it was just like sucking up. Every time I bent a note, it was just like a pain shooting like right down my arm. But
yeah, it goes right down your fucking wrist, right?
Yeah, you just got to get through it. Poor Esteban. In Europe, they still smoke cigarettes in the club.
In the bars, yeah.
Yeah, it was brutal. So,
Oh my god.
Even my voice was starting to go after a while.
Yeah,
you smell like a cigarette filter when you walk out of the bars. That's how it used to be for us, remember?
Oh yeah, and I have these dreadlocks, and all they do is just suck up all the smell. So it was like for days.
Oh shit! Yeah, I bet, man.
It smelled like cigarettes. So I mean, it was tough because we're not used to cigarette smoke up here. So like the first like 2 or 3 days, it was kind of taxing on the vocals a little bit. So I had to take like extra precautions, and like even at one point we were done with one show, and Dave was talking to me. I look over at Dave, I'm like, "Hey, Dave!" Dave's like, "Shut the fuck up." He's like, "Don't say a word."
Oh, too funny, but I mean, it's not funny, but it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's even if you're not a smoker, you are when you're in their bars. You are.
Yeah. And that was the kind of like the dichotomy of the European lifestyle is like, really good, clean food and water and beer and everything. And then these people are like smoking like nonstop. And I'm just like, it's just like funny. It's like, eating a well-balanced meal and then dessert, you have a cigarette. It's like,
it's like an oxymoron. They're just living the oxymoron life, basically, is what it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what? Everyone's got a vice. Some have a few. Americans have several.
Exactly. But yeah, we were talking earlier. Pietro, our buddy from Brazil, came out and helped us do a little bit of the handling of gear, just some roading. But he filmed sections of every gig. Had a drone, took some beautiful video of every venue in the surrounding city. So he's compiling that right now. So we're probably going to release some type of tour video in some type of capacity. So looking forward to that.
That's cool. Any more animation videos in the future?
Anything's possible.
Maybe.
I'd like to do something like Tron. Maybe we'll do that.
That'd be killer. Fuck yeah.
I
fucking love Tron. I thought when that movie came out, I was all over that shit. That and Mortal Kombat.
There we go. We'll do a Mortal Kombat video.
There you go. That'd be badass. Have Raiden. You gotta have Raiden. Who are you gonna have play Raiden?
Opus has that round hat that he always wears sometimes, like for the summer festivals.
As Opus, you're Raiden, man. It's been done. Make it out. That'd be cool, though. That would be cool.
One other thing to say about every venue that we played, the promoters that were at the clubs were just all top notch. I mean, food laid out, drinks, the accommodations that were places that we stayed after the gigs. I mean, very catering to the musician where, it's not like it's 100% in the U.S., but sometimes it's kind of combative when you show up at a gig in the U.S. where you have a good green room, whether, taking care of everyone's trying to pinch pennies here and there and get as much as they can out of it. But, in Europe, it was like we were very well taken care of. It was, and that helps when you only get 4 hours of sleep and you're on the road all day.
Yeah.
To be able to be embraced and taken care of, it was good.
And The food was absolutely out of this world. Out of this world, good.
So now, are there portions like half the size of ours? That's what I've heard from people, and they're like, "This is why Americans are so fat." Because like European full meals is not a full plate, whereas for us, it's like a full plate. They're like a fraction of that.
I don't know. When we were in Italy, man, we threw down.
I hadn't eaten pasta in 5 years. I'm like a keto guy, so pasta.
Oh wow, yeah.
But it was worth it. It was killer.
So you broke your own rules
That's
for a
right.
temporary. Did it rip your stomach apart? That has to mess with your body though. When you're so used to eating healthy, eating the right shit, and then you go to Italy.
I gotta say it's so clean over there. Like the pasta here, they enrich it, which sounds good, but actually they take the vitamins and minerals out so they can preserve it longer. Where over there they keep everything in. So picked up a couple pounds. I already burned it off though. Run twice as hard, work out more.
A lot of carbs. But so worth it.
Definitely.
So what country out of all the countries you guys you guys went to last year on your tour, or actually this year, on your tour, which one do you think had the best food? What's your favorite?
It was an Italian joint in Germany.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we were in Dresden, Germany. I think even Dave can probably agree. We were in Dresden, Germany, and we had just gotten there. We had just finished hauling ass from Com Germany, which was a killer show. It was an apartment attached to the venue. That show was amazing. And we just finished hauling ass from there. We went over to Dresden, Germany, and we checked into our Airbnb, and we just took a walk down towards the little town area. And there were, the restaurants kind of starting to shut down. We saw this little Italian restaurant that was, kind of tucked away, in the cut, really far down. So we went in there and it was kind of upscale. We're like, oh, okay. I swear to God, the best food we had the entire tour. We had it was amazing. Dave will tell you about the rest. That's what did you face that night?
I finally got these guys out to a romantic restaurant. It was it was funny. I took a picture. It's it's white tablecloths, and I was like, "Hey guys, this is great." Oh, candle lit and everything. It was funny, but I got pasta carbonara in Rome, and I got pasta carbonara in Germany. And even Opus, who was born in Rome, admitted he's like, "Wow, this Italian here is better than what the Italian we got in Italy." But it's right on the border. You could tell the family probably emigrated from Italy to Dresden, but it was phenomenal. I mean, probably one of the best meals I've had in years. It was amazing.
Nice. Dude, I'm dying to go to Europe. But Italy, of course, it's where my family's from. I'm first generation here, and the fact that I don't speak the language, judge. It's okay to judge.
No,
I should. My dad was raised in Chicago, though. He came here when I was a kid. He grew up Chicago Italian, So, and my mom, she was raised in Italy. So that combination of America versus, old world country, Italy, and then they had me as a daughter. It's like, well, what did you expect?
I gotta say, Italy is just amazing. Esteban mentioned, we had a few days off. We went to Rome. We went to the Colosseum. We went to the Vatican.
Yeah.
We got to travel by train. We got off. We had breakfast in Bologna, and then we went over to the second gig in Uccello. We actually got off. We actually hiked an hour into the city to meet up with our.
Did you guys go see any of the underground cities?
No.
No.
No, we talked about it. We can only fit so much in. In fact, we were 20.
Yeah, well, yeah, I get that. I mean, you only had a couple days.
Pisa, we didn't make it though.
Yeah, but you only had a couple days, so I get that.
Yeah.
Next time.
Last thing you need to do is go underground and start hitting some tunnels and end up somewhere else 30 miles the wrong way and be like, shit, we missed the show. Everyone be like, where's Dead by Wednesday? They went in the tunnels.
Made for a dope ass Facebook Live video though.
You should, man. Hell yeah, do some fucking live. Do it to have a show down in the tunnels. They do a lot of raids and shit underground and out there. Can you imagine doing it? That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
We were in Eastern Europe. There was a couple of times I kind of started to feel like I was in the movie Hostel. So I'm we're we gotta have a buddy system here because you never know.
So any chick that walked up to you, you kind of were like, "What do you want?" I've seen this shit. Okay, I've seen Final Destination and Hostel. Same thing.
That's funny. No, Dave's right though. Like there were some parts of like most places were really safe to be around. Most places, absolutely. But there were some parts in like even like parts of Germany that we were in, we were just like, whoa, okay, this is kind of sketch.
Yeah, I heard a lot of it. Some like very run down, very like war zone, like kind of like lifestyle. You know, like a lot of shit's just really run down, just not taken care of.
The weird thing too is, we don't really get too caught in like the political nature of things, but in downtown Dresden, there's like a real hardcore anarchist area. So I mean, it reminded me of like when I grew up. New York City back in the day was like just covered in graffiti everywhere, and they cleaned the city up, and I felt that took away a piece of like the element of and that essence of the city. And like in downtown Dresden, I mean, it was cool just walking by where I'm sure if you're a building owner, you're pissed off, but like for somebody like us, all the street art and the graffiti and everything was like a throwback like the 80s, it's cool.
Yeah.
But you had to look over your shoulder as well, right?
For sure.
So what were some of your most memorable moments in Europe?
There's way too many to count.
Okay, wait, that kind of laugh means there's some good shit and some good stories behind that laugh. So,
oh, Fran, you have no idea.
I don't know if anybody knows what knife hits are.
What is it?
Oh my God!
There's some funny times. It was funny when we were in Germany. We came upon Lebowski bar.
That was
You guys know what the Big Lebowski is here? Like it was like literally everything in the bar was like catered to that movie. And
really,
we got
that's awesome. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
The white.
Was it like a regular bar, or was it one of those pop-up bars?
No, it was a regular bar. It was like their bar. Their theme was the Big Lebowski.
What was that like? That had to have been cool.
Oh, it was dope. Like they had a big old like portrait of Walter on the wall, and they had all the drinks. The White Russians. I had one with Dave. They were amazing. Super dope. It was amazing. I'd say like one of the better memories I had was we already kind of did our own little pub crawl, in Rome. We actually had a tour guide and stuff like that. But then when we got to Dresden, Germany, we kind of did like our own like movement, like, and we did our own pub crawl. And we wound up landing inside of a karaoke bar, and the three of us singing Phil Collins in the middle of Germany was one of my most epic moments.
What'd you sing?
Take a look at me now.
That's a jam, though. You know what? Phil Collins is the shit. Phil Collins, Genesis, fuck yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to release that at some point. Actually, one of the funner things is, and Esteban kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, Cam Germany, the club is a restaurant, a killer club, but they also had a apartment complex for you to stay, but they had go-karts there, and they let us ride these go-karts from the parking lot. And
that'd be nice. That'd be cool.
My eyes as I went straight onto like a bus, but
wait a minute. Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on. They're letting you drive go-karts in the actual parking lot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's people trying to park their cars.
I mean, that'd be cool, but I'd be terrified as hell if a big truck didn't see your ass around the corner, and you could.
And we're whipping around these go-karts, and people are trying to park their cars. I thought I was gonna die, but I didn't stop.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I peeled out, and we were like racing, and like I hit like a little bump, and it just put me off just a little bit, and I was like literally going
riding sideways on two wheels and shit.
And I was just like, holy shit, it's like no helmets, nothing. We're like ripping like 40 miles an hour probably.
But that's the way it should be. Not this shit where we got to we protect the hell out of our kids. Growing up, we took our beatings. You wanted to play stupid, you're gonna get hurt stupid. Do it again.
Exactly.
Dude, that'd be fun though. Don't give anyone ideas here, because then the people here will just be asinine about it.
Add on to that as well, Fran. Dave was talking about that venue. They had an apartment attached to that venue too. Super sweet. It was. I mean, an apartment
attached to the venue.
Yeah, like so we're literally done with performing. We walked 10 feet into like a, almost like a secret doorway, and then all of a sudden you have showers and you have a bed to sleep in.
Is that the hostel?
No.
No, they know. Like I said, they know how to take care of you. We had our own, our green room was stocked with like pretty much every green room we had was stocked with unlimited beer and like good beer, like good German pilsners and food. You know, and then you're filling up on the food they have, and they're like, "Hey, what do you want to order?" They'll give you a menu. It was just
It
insane.
was great.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So what are besides malfunctions with your, you know, with all the instruments and whatnot, what are some downfalls that happened? Anything that you had to come back from, or you had to just work through that didn't work out right?
No, not really.
Any bad memories? Nothing bad. Everything was for the
92
most part good.
92 hours in a van, in a Sprinter van, is a long time.
Why were you in the van for 92 hours?
That's how long it took for us to travel. The entire tour. We tallied up the hours.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's incredible.
total. I thought you meant straight. I was like, that is a long fucking time.
Oh,
And you know, and on one aspect of it, you look at like the routing wasn't 100% perfect, but you know, our promoter out there or our tour manager was like, "Look, I want to get you in as many markets as possible." So that was really our strategy. Or you know, you only really want to drive maybe 3-4 hours tops, even when you're in the U.S. any gig. But
Right.
you know, we
Yeah.
just sucked it up and we wanted to hit as many countries as we could, and you know, it turned out in the end. And the best thing is we didn't have any vehicle maintenance issues.
That's good.
Typically, when you get on the road for over a week, something usually comes up along the
Right.
way. But you know, gotta say, we fingers crossed, everything just went smooth
That's
as fuck.
awesome. So do you have any tours planned this year besides that one? I know you guys just got home less than 2 weeks ago, but what else you guys got coming up this year? You got any more tours coming up besides the fests?
well, we know that we wanted to make like a mini tour around the Michigan Metal Fest, so that maybe 3
Right.
or 4 gigs. I don't know. I mean, who knows what could happen coming into the winter? Obviously, we have the big birthday bash every January we hit. No talks right now of tours, but we definitely have projects and ideas in the works, and definitely have some stuff coming up for sure.
Yeah, we're floating something around with another band we've been talking to for a few years about maybe doing a mini run in October around Halloween, but nothing's solidified yet.
Okay. And you guys, you said earlier that you are working on some music that you hope to release very soon. Do you have an ETA on that?
Probably in the close of the year for sure.
Close to the end of the year?
Yeah, we'll probably throw something out there at least.
Yeah. But you still don't know if it's going to be a single or on the album or a couple singles.
I mean, it may be an EP style. It may be thrown onto re-release of an album with some,
Okay.
extra. We have no idea yet. We just
Right.
kind of flow, see what we write, and then like towards the end, we see how it kind of collaborates with what else we have, and then if it fits, we throw it out there. If it's its own entity, then we throw it out there like that too.
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of just talking about in general the music industry. Like, you know, it's not like the old school where you put a new album out like every 2 to 3 years, like 10
Right.
plus songs, 40 minutes. We're talking maybe even going in the direction of doing like an EP every year, just so we have fresh media going out. You know,
Right.
and a lot of larger bands right now are just doing blocks. You know, doing mixtapes and just singles, and
Yeah.
so we're kind of just internally discussing what the best approach would be.
So how long do you think is like a good size EP? How many songs do you think should be on it?
Anywhere between 3 to 5.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. Maybe 6, depending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say in the next few months we'll probably have another. At least this year we'll probably release 2 more videos.
Hmm.
So hopefully we can get something out during the summertime, early summer, and just be doing more festivals. Look at getting some mini runs together, and then we should have a little bit of new music out before the end of the year.
Right. Oh yeah. And maybe plan for another European tour next year, huh?
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, and we fell in love with it so much that we were like, look, man, if we could tour. I mean, we love the United States, and we're in a pretty good area where we can drive to Boston, New York City, anywhere on the East
Right.
Coast and do mini runs. But if we're looking at like a 2-week type of thing, I mean, I would love to go to Europe every year. It was just amazing.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah. What about going beyond Europe? Any other countries you guys like to check out, or continents?
I'd love to go to Japan and do like a
I would
mini
love to
run
go
in
to
Japan.
Japan.
That'd
What
be
was that,
killer.
Dave?
What were
I stepped on Dave, I think.
Oh, no, that's fine. I said Japan. What did you say, Esteban?
okay?
Oh,
I thought
I
he was glitching. I wasn't sure what was happening there. Okay.
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't move. I'm like, wait a minute.
I would love to do a Latin American run.
Yeah, we're talking about South America, and I forgot about that. So
I would
Oh,
love
yeah.
everywhere.
Would be some countries you'd like to hit in South America?
Oh, I'd definitely love to hit Colombia if we could. Colombia is dope. Definitely Puerto Rico, DR, Cuba if we can, Panama, Costa Rica, all of them. Whatever they want to throw at us, let's go.
Right.
That's it. We are not any lack of being eager to go out and play. We love to play in front of everybody, and we just want to get to as people as possible.
We're in talks with Elon Musk about having SpaceX bring us to the moon. We're gonna be the first band to play the moon. So
imagine that.
Wait, what? Is that in a video or is that like what?
I mean, you heard it first. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. I'm like trying to get. I'm like, are you guys serious? I mean, like, that's. Are you guys making a music video? I mean, that's what I want to think. Are you just gonna leave me hanging? You know, Esteban, stop freezing, man. You gotta move.
yeah, I just had to Wi-Fi as well.
No, I just stay in a position real long, like.
Dude, I'm seeing this shit, and I'm like, stop. I'm like, is he moving or is he fucking with me?
A little bit of both.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Keep me on my toes. It's supposed to be the other damn way around. But no, it's shit. Okay. So, okay, Elon, make that shit happen. Okay. We know you guys got some kind of new city that you've been working on because you're going to, the world's going to blow. You're going to pick your specific humans you want to survive. All right. You got your top doctors, your lawyers that are going to still screw everyone up, over up there too. You're going to have your government official. You need music entertainment, and you got to take the boys Dead by Wednesday with you.
We're the heavy metal band for the next Noah's Ark.
You're going to be the first generation of the new world. Shit.
Right.
How's that feel?
I'll help repopulate.
That'd be cool as hell. Fuck yeah. Well, you guys, this has been fun. I'm glad you guys came back. Sorry the other guys couldn't come. It's all good. I'll be checking in on you guys probably in another year, see how the hell you've been doing. Sure. Is there any advice or anything you'd like to tell your fans?
Dave, go first.
Advice, jeez. I guess just keep at it. I mean, that's one thing I thought about a lot on the tour is this, band has just trudged through a lot of adversity, lineup changes, and things like that. And you just stick together, man. It's like take advantage of the teamwork that you have and the diversity of the band. We all ask for each other's feedback. Everyone's got a different point of view, and take advantage of that. Some bands are like driven by like one thought or idea or like one person, but this is a true team effort. And I think outside of just a couple like internal spats that we had from just being like tired and aggravated from driving, I mean, we really all got along as a family. So my advice is just capitalize on the teamwork and the brotherhood of the band.
Yep, I'll marry on to what Dave said. Exactly the same thing. Don't quit. And also, like, if anybody tells you that you can't fucking do something, tell them that and do it anyway.
Exactly.
Do it twice.
Exactly.
Make sure they hear both times.
Don't ever let anybody tell you that anything's not fucking possible. And just keep fucking grinding at it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Give.
Agreed. And walk away smiling. Bye, bitch.
Yeah, and that's a good point because before I joined Dead by Wednesday, I was actually thinking about hanging it up. I had, been doing small tours with a bunch of bands for a number of years, and I was just kind of burnt out. And it just.
So then, how did it come about for you to join Dead by Wednesday? We're totally backtracking now.
Yeah. Actually, one of my tattoo friends, Jamie Cross, he actually did the artwork for our last album, the Dead by Wednesday album, and he just tagged me in a post. Opus posted that they're looking for a guitarist, and I was in my other band, End Time Illusion, at the time, and I was like, been thinking about it for years because they've had a few lineup changes, and I reached out, tried out, and it just worked out. But it just really reinvigorated my interest in performing and writing music, and it's been killer. And I think about all the stuff that I would have missed out on had I not engaged that opportunity. So I guess that's another piece of advice too. Always keep your eyes and ears open and just take advantage of your opportunities. When we were on tour with David Ellison, that was one piece of advice that he gave Opus and I. He said, look, never say no, because once you say no and you shut a door, it may never open again. So always leave the opportunities open.
Take that chance. Take that chance.
The network will just continue to grow and snowball, and opportunities open. I mean, this experience of going to Europe, I mean, just not outside of just playing, just being able to go to these historical areas and experience the culture and everything. I mean, it's a life-changing event. It's like a something you can check off the list, you know.
Bucket list.
It's killer. That would have never happened if I hadn't taken advantage of the opportunity. So.
Right. Then sometimes some of the hardest decisions can be the biggest blessings.
Right.
You just got to be willing to walk through that door or kick that motherfucker open. It's the only way to do it.
Sometimes opportunity presents itself. You got to sit its ass down.
Yeah. This is very true. You know, it's like Dave was saying, you know, it doesn't always come back. You know, if you get a second chance, count your blessings. Don't fuck up that second time. Otherwise, you're done. You know,
Sure.
if you get one opportunity, take it. Listen to Eminem. That motherfucker knew what he was talking about.
That's funny. We were actually Esteban put on some Eminem when we were driving. It was some pretty good stuff.
What's your favorite song? What's your favorite Eminem song?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even. Oh fuck! You're gonna put me on the point like that. Oh man. It's gonna have to be on the Encore album. Not enough. Him and
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those off the cut tracks that kind of just resonates with me.
Right.
So
Yeah, that was the cool thing is depending on who was driving, we took turns. It was like everybody got to DJ a little bit, so you just got to hear like a plethora of different types of music. I mean, we were listening to jazz and Spanish music and hip hop and
Right.
metal. It was killer.
we did an official review of Metallica's new album.
An official review. Okay, see, now we're getting delayed. So how did the review go?
We can just talk for hours.
I could actually. It's been a while since I've gone more than like hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, real quick,
We're not there yet.
we went Facebook Live and we were listening to the album. And it was across the board. Everybody dug it, and it's kind of interesting because it's just Metallica. It's like gonna get a lot of
Yeah.
constructive
Especially in
criticism.
today's Metallica age, it's like it's the same generation still fighting over it. Everyone's saying, after Injustice for All, that was it. And then there was a lot of the younger generation that didn't even know about Metallica until Black came out.
That's
Yeah,
usually
Then they're backtracking.
just typically the '80s Metallica. But I gotta say, this new album was well written, well produced.
I agree.
I
agree.
It's good.
Well put together. I think the actual structure of how they even compose the album, like the placement of the songs, I think was really good.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. I think they definitely found their sound again. They're coming back to the actual old Metallica sound. Not the original, not the Garage Days one. They close, but not really.
James.
It kind of sounded like Injustice for the Black Album.
Yeah.
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 So, all right, we'll get off Metallica. But you guys, thank you for being here on Savage Sunday. You guys getting in my hot seat. If fans wanted to check out your music or check out your merch, I know you guys got some new merch coming up soon too. Where can they find you and look that up?
Any one of our socials. If you go to our Facebook page and or our Instagram page, our link trees are there, and it gives you all of our spots so you can download our music, and you can go and find our merchandise in there as well.
If you go on our Bandcamp page, there's actually links to get basically just-in-time manufacturing. If you want a shirt, you want vinyl, you want a CD, you want a mug, you want anything, you can get Dead by Wednesday gear through the Bandcamp link on there.
Yep.
Bandcamp's the way to go, man.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't say a throw out to Mass Destruction Clothing.
Yep.
Yeah, he was saying that. I love the baseball style shirts in general. I just love that design.
Yeah, our homeboy hooks us up.
I had
Fully endorse the product. Mass Destruction Clothing. Check them out.
Esteban, what were you looking for?
I said I had a sick ass red one with was black in the middle that I wanted to wear, but I think my son fucking took it.
Okay. Our buddy Jay, I would wear that clothing every day. In fact, I almost do. I think 50% of the week I'm wearing Mass Destruction. So.
Well, you guys, thank you so much again. I'm gonna stop saying thank you. That's like 5 times now in a row. I'll smack myself.
Thank you.
But I'm looking definitely. Everyone, check out the new music that they got coming up. They're hitting a couple of our big fests that are coming up. Of course, Dead by Wednesday. Gotta check it out. Just they released the album a few months ago. Got a few singles possibly coming out. They're gonna be at Milwaukee Metal Fest as well as Michigan Metal Fest. Milwaukee's in May. Michigan is in August. The week
Right
of my
on.
birthday. The week of my birthday. So if I come out, we're doing shots. We'll wait till after you play, but we're doing
August
it.
19th. May
Yes.
20th.
So keep an eye out for those tickets. Check these guys out. They're going to be releasing some more music soon. Gentlemen, you have a beautiful Sunday.
You
And I
too.
will
Thanks,
talk to
Fran.
you guys-
Savage Ladies of Metal. Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you guys very soon.
Take care. Thanks, Fran.
Oh, yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye, Els.
Bye.
Peace. Thank you.